to Light and Joy Designs. This is Chris, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these really fun scrunchies using something called Hyperbolic Crochet. And this is the 9th pattern of the Crochet Magical Mystery Tour, which is a year-long crochet along. And take a look in the description below for more details on how you can join for free. So let's get started. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I have a free new pattern each week. Let's take a look at what you're going to need for today's project. The ones that I made already, I made in scrap amounts of Ferris wheel yarn by Lion Brand. This one is in the colorway Sprinkles. This one is in the colorway Cotton Candy. You'll see that in my waterfall shawl. And this one was used in last week's pattern called the Radius Shawl, and this colorway is called Evergreen. Today I'm going to be using Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and you can use any color striping yarn or even any solid color yarn that you like. I'm using worsted weight. You can use any you like, and I'm using a 6.5 millimeter hook. You'll need a yarn needle. I use the Susan Bates ones because they're so easy to thread, a scissors, and one of these no slip grip. They say they're gentle on your hair, but I find that they kind of pull your hair out. So they're actually perfect for wrapping in yarn because once you wrap it in yarn, it's very soft and doesn't pull your hair out. So let's get started. The first step is we're going to create a slip knot. Put it on the end of your hook and pull it tight. And then you're going to put your hook through the scrunchie, and you're going to yarn over and pull through a loop. And then you're going to do one more chain. Now what we're going to do is we're going to half double crochet all the way around the hair scrunchie. And what I like to do is weave in this tail as I go along so I don't have to weave it in later. So to do a half double crochet, we yarn over, go into the scrunchie, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3 loops on our hook. Let's look at that again. Yarn over, go into the loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3 loops. And what you're going to do is just continue that all the way around, half double crochets, and you're going to really scrunch them on here. So you want a lot of them so that you can get the hyperbolic effect of all the folds. All these folds come from doing a lot of stitches. So I'm going to do a bunch more, and then I'm going to come back and show you a little bit more. So as you're going around, you're going to build them up, and what you're going to do is just tighten them up on your loop so that you can add in more. The more stitches that you start with, the more stitches you start with, the more folds you'll have in your scrunchie. So just keep going all the way around, and as you build up, as you get close to the end and it looks like you're almost done, just squeeze them, push them down a bit by pulling them down like this, and keep going until you have as many on there as you can get on there. and then I'll meet you back here and show you what we do when that first round is full. At a certain point, once you've gone most of the way around, you can cut your tail and just keep going till you're at the end. Okay, so I have this pretty well filled up, and what I'm going to do is slip stitch it to join it to our first stitch. You just go into that first stitch, yarn over, pull through that loop, and then pull it through the loop on your hook. Now you're going to chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. And you are going to do 2 double crochets into the same place where the slip stitch was. To do a double crochet, we yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do a second stitch right in there, a second double crochet in there. And then what we do is in every single stitch around, we're going to do 3 double crochets. 3, and then 3 in the next one, and so on. So as you go around, you're going to notice that it starts bunching up and it feels like it's a little too crowded to get into each of the next stitches, but don't be afraid, just keep putting 3 stitches, 3 double crochets into every half double crochet around. So I'm just on the last stitch, and I just wanted to show you that when you get to the last stitch, you may find that this piece is getting in the way. All you have to do is just pull it back, fold it back with your middle finger, and just finish up your final stitches. To do 3 in here. 1, 2, and 3, and then you're just going to join it to the top of the first stitch with a slip stitch. We go through, yarn over, pull through a loop, and then pull it through the loop on the hook, yarn over, pull through 1, and then just cut your yarn and pull that through, and then all you have to do is sew in this one tail, because we worked in our tail as we went around before. To sew in the tail, just thread your yarn needle, and I like to come down through the first stitch, don't pull it too tight, and then I just go through, I just weave it underneath these loops. And that's it, and then just cut your tail and you're all done. And there's your hyperbolic scrunchie completed. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notify button so that you'll be notified of each new pattern as it comes out every week. Be sure to check out all the previous patterns and share this with your friends that you know would love it. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.